Ever pondered on the magic behind that frothy golden elixir known as beer? Or perhaps wondered what sets a microbrewery's brew apart from the rest? The answer lies in the intricate dance of malts, hops, water, and yeast, all guided by the skilled hands of the brewmaster. Picture this, a brewing journey that begins with the humble barley grain. Brewers select top-quality barley, steep it in water, and allow it to germinate. This process, known as malting, converts the barley's starches into fermentable sugars. The germinated barley is then kilned, a process that halts germination and imparts the malt's color and flavor profile. From kilning, the malt takes a trip to the mill, where it's crushed to expose the sugars inside. The milled malt, now called grist, is mixed with hot water in the mash tun. This step, mashing, is where the magic really begins. The hot water activates enzymes in the malt, which break down the remaining starches into sugars. This sweet, malty liquid is known as wort. Next, the wort is separated from the spent grain in a process called lautering. The wort then goes into the brew kettle, where it's boiled and hops are added. Hops, the flowers of the hop plant, lend beer its distinctive bitterness and aroma. After boiling, the wort is rapidly cooled and moved to the fermenter, where yeast is added. The yeast feasts on the sugars in the wort, converting them into alcohol and carbon dioxide in a process aptly named fermentation. The beer is then conditioned, a period of rest that allows the flavors to meld and any remaining yeast and sediment to settle. Finally, the beer is filtered, carbonated, and packaged, ready to be savored by beer lovers everywhere. So how does a microbrewery fit into this picture? The process remains the same, but on a smaller scale. Microbreweries take pride in their craftsmanship, often selecting locally sourced ingredients and experimenting with unique flavors and brewing techniques. They focus on quality over quantity, producing in small batches to ensure each pint is at its peak. Microbreweries also contribute to the local economy and community by providing jobs and hosting events. And let's not forget the environmental benefits. With a smaller carbon footprint than mass production breweries, microbreweries are a more sustainable choice for the beer enthusiast. In conclusion, whether it's a crisp lager, a robust stout, or a hoppy IPA, the journey from barley to beer is a complex and fascinating process. And when that process is carried out by a microbrewery, it becomes even more special. So the next time you raise a glass of your favorite brew, take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship that went into creating it. Cheers to that!